Welcome to the demo of 25C Smart Operations feature, Analyze Workstation Execution Data using Oracle Transaction Business Intelligence. This feature introduces three new subject areas in Oracle Transaction Business Intelligence, OTBI, to support the analysis of operator activities at workstations. The Workstation Performance Real-Time subject area enables analysis of workstation performance based on time spent in various workstation statuses. The Workstation Check-in Activities Monitoring Real-Time subject area allows monitoring of the time operators spend checked in at their workstations. The Workstation Execution Activities Monitoring Real-Time subject area provides insight to the time spent executing work order operations at workstations. Supervisors should regularly assess workstation activities to optimize utilization and eliminate inefficiencies. By creating analysis based on historical data, supervisors can gain deeper visibility into workstation performance, enabling data-driven decisions that enhance operational efficiency and resource utilization. Let's see a demo of each of these three subject areas. We will start with using the Workstation Performance Real-Time subject area to create an analysis. I have logged in as the production supervisor and navigated to Oracle Transaction Business Intelligence. First, let's look at the Workstation Performance Real-Time subject area. I'm going to do this by creating a new analysis. I search for my subject area and then select Manufacturing Workstation Performance Real-Time. Let's see the dimensions and facts available in this subject area. I first set the sort order to saved order and then select the inventory organization code from the manufacturing organization dimension. Then I select the work center name from the work center dimension, the workstation name from the workstation dimension, the resource instance name of the resource instance associated with the workstation. I have all the necessary attributes from various dimensions of this subject area. I'm next going to add a filter to restrict my report to only M1 organization. Next, I'm going to add a few metrics which belong to this subject area. In the Workstation Performance Fact folder, I click on idle time, downtime, in-use time, and total time in seconds to analyze these metrics as part of my report. Then I add the idle percentage, down percentage, and in-use percentage to analyze the percentage of time spent in each of these statuses. Now my report is ready. I click on results to see the outcome of the report that I have just defined. Here I can see the time spent by each of these workstations in M1 org in its various workstation statuses. This concludes the demo for the Workstation Performance Real-Time subject area. Next, let's see a demo of the Workstation Check-in Activities Monitoring Real-Time subject area by creating an analysis. I'm now back at the OTBI homepage. Next, let's look at the Workstation Check-in Activities Monitoring Real-Time subject area. I start by creating a new analysis. I search for my subject area and then click on Manufacturing Workstation Check-in Activities Monitoring Real-Time subject area. The Workstation Check-in Activities Monitoring Real-Time subject area allows you to analyze the time spent by operators at various workstations. Let's create an analysis using the following fields: inventory organization code, work center name, workstation name, and expand the check-in details and add username, the operator's username to check-in, and the actual check-in time and checkout time. Next, expand the fact folder and add the check-in duration in seconds metric. Let's add a filter to restrain the data to just M1 organization. I click on results to see the results of our analysis. Here, I can see the results of the analysis that we just created. I can now see the time spent by each of the operators at various workstations, including the check-in time and the checkout time. I can break down the check-in duration in seconds metric by adding the various workstation status related metrics. So I add the idle time in seconds, downtime in seconds, and in-use time in seconds. Now I can see that how my check-in duration is broken down into the various workstation statuses. This concludes the demo. Next, let's see a demo of the workstation execution activities monitoring real-time subject area by creating an analysis. I'm now back in the OTBI homepage. Next, let's look at the workstation execution activities monitoring real-time subject area. Click Create, then Analysis, and search for the subject area. Click on the link Manufacturing Workstation Execution Activities Monitoring Real-Time. This subject area allows you to analyze the time spent by operators at workstations in executing a specific work order operation combination. First, select the organization code, then the work center name, then the workstation name, then select the work order number, select the work order operation sequence number or the operation name, expand the execution details dimension. Here you can add the cycle time, setup time if you want. You can add the execution start date and time and the execution stop date and time to know the start and stop times of execution. Expand the fact folder and add the execution duration in seconds fact. Let's add a filter on the organization code M1. Now we are ready to view the results. Click on the Results tab. Here we can see the results of the execution start and end times for various work order operations and their execution duration. You can also add the execution duration with workstation in use fact in order to get a breakup of the execution duration spent in use status. This completes the demonstration of this subject area. To recap, we have reviewed and created an analysis in each of these three newly introduced subject areas. These subject areas help you analyze activities done using the operator workbench. This is the end of the feature demo. Thank you.